Our student, yesterday you saw that how the writer actually very cleverly tried to actually suggest the boy that he has a very light asleep, and whenever anyone stops breathing in his room, he will wake up and he will tap him. So actually on that day he actually demonstrated this to his cousin also by waking deliberately. Then this seemed to allay his fears a little, but he took the precaution of putting a glass of spirits of camphor on a little table at the head of the bed in case I didn't arouse him until he was almost gone. He said he would sniff the camphor, a powerful reviewer. But still, his cousin was such a boy, such a cute odd boy. But still he as a precaution of as a measure of precaution, he actually did what? He actually put a glass on the bed post, which was a glass of spirits made of camphor. It was a chemical spirit actually. So whenever if he would stop breathing, suppose, then he would sniff. The word sniff means taking the smell of something. So because of the due to the smell of camphor, the boy would woke up if the narrator does not wake. So in that case, actually he kept an alternative also for him. If the narrator does not wake him up, he would be woken up every hour by the smell or by the scent of camphor spirit. But I am straying from the remarkable incidents that took place during the night that the weight fell on father. But actually the narrator here will not narrate you about that boy, about his cousin brother, that what happened with him at that night. He will actually, the narrator is very much fascinated what happened with his father on that night when the weight actually fell on him. By midnight on that day, actually, all in bed. By midnight we were all in bed. The layout of the rooms and the disposition of their occupants is important, and understanding of what later occurred. But actually before we get to know that how the bed actually fell upon his father, knowing everything about that day is important here. That's what all the occurrings that occurred on that day. First, let's see, in the front room upstairs, just under father's attic bedroom, where my mother and my brother Teddy. Actually, now first you students saw that where actually the narrator, his mother and his younger brother were sleeping on that night. They were actually sleeping just under the attic bedroom of father upstairs, and in that room narrator along with his mother and his brother, whose name is actually Teddy, he was sleeping, and who sometimes sang in his sleep, usually marching through Georgia. And his brother actually have a habit also, a habit of singing while sleeping. And what does he generally sing? He actually sing this line, marching through Georgia. He sings this line as if he is actually marching somewhere. Brixville and myself were in a room adjoining this one. Actually narrator was not in this room with his mother and his brother. Only his mother and his brother was actually sleeping in that room. Narrator and his odd what is his name, cousin brother, who was Brixville, was actually sleeping in a room which was adjoining to the room in which mother and his brother was sleeping. My brother Roy was in a room across the hall from ours, but his another brother, whose name was actually Roy, who was actually sleeping in the hall which was across in the hall of the house. Our bull terrier Rex slept in the hall, and in their house they had a bull also, and that bull was actually sleeping. That bull also used to sleep in the hall, whose name is actually Rex. Bull terrier. Actually, they had a bull terrier also, and whose name is Rex, and he also slept in the hall. Now further the narrator is actually telling you that my bed was an army cot, one of those affairs which are made wide enough to sleep on comfortably only by putting up flat with the middle section, the two sides which ordinarily hang down like the sideboards of a drop left table. So now actually the narrator here is telling you, is describing you about his own bed, and he is saying that his bed was actually an army cot, a cot on which an army man generally sleeps. And what kind of a cot is it? On this cot you cannot sleep in every position. There are some restrictions of sleeping. On this bed you can sleep only in few positions. That's what he has described you here. You always have to lay by your belly, and your middle section must always, your hand will always hang out on both sides of the cot actually.